Morning, good morning. Oh, we got it. Why? Here we go. I'm going to put that back up on the picnic table until the sun starts to come out again. That was a good shot yesterday. I'd like to repeat it. All right, but we don't have the sun yet. So I'm going to put it on the table first. Be right back. I think I want to get the headphones on so I can block the wind from making that sound it's making right now. Which is why I had to mute the mic, but we want to hear the birds, so I got to get the mic on it. Hopefully I have the right jack. All right. And I need something to put the mic. And I turned on the heat. Let's check that mic out there. I may have the wrong. Oh, shoot, that needs to tilt up higher. Check, check. Why does it do that? Good morning. I might not be able to do the birds this time because I keep getting echoes and I'm not that close. I'm going to readjust that again. Okay. I think it's good. Oh, yeah. Okay. I think I might make some coffee too. It's only 3 feet away. It was 56 in here when I got up. It is a chilly morning. Tomorrow I will get it from the ledge since that'll be my last sunrise on mingus for this year. Unless I come back later, but I'm not sure if I'm going to get camp hosting or I'm going to stay in flag. I really don't know. Either way, it's not going to be every month like I used to do. It's going to take a little longer because I got the heater. I put it on top of the can heater. The air circulating, so I've got air coming in. It'll take a while for the coffee to get made. Yep, I'm still on mingus. Until Thursday, I've got to leave. Oh, so I'll probably do the sunrise on Thursday, too. I did not do a sunset yesterday. I was busy playing dominoes. Oh, my door just slammed on me. I guess I'll just go with the door then. It wants to shut. Crack the window open. There we go. So what is today? Tuesday. So I've got tomorrow and Thursday to stream the sunrise from here. And Friday morning's my birthday, but I'll be in the Prescott Valley. I may or may not have a view down there. I really don't know. But I'm probably get on anyway because I won't be able to sleep in the camper. It's not like I can set up camp for one night where I'm going. I wish I could. So I've got to sleep in my truck cab, which is incredibly tight. Unless there may be a way to set up this camper that I can easily get in it at night. We'll see. But I'm staying so I can get my Grand Slam on Friday. So either today or tomorrow, I'm going to the cabin. I know we're doing a hike today. I gotta take everything out of the truck cab to take a passenger down because going down to the cabin's like 5 miles down the hill. So we gotta drive down and then hike to the cabin. Permitted camping off at Copper Basin. My memory's not so hot. I have to pull up a map. Where is my maps? Oh, it's on the phone outside. Hold on. Let me open another browser and look it up. I could do that too. Yeah, I don't know how busy it is there either. And off Walker Road too. I'm not real familiar with the road name. Sorry, I come here all the time, but I don't memorize the roads. Can't see. But the problem is I've already spent 14 days in the Prescott Forest. It's not just a campground for 14 out of 30 days. It's the entire forest 14 days out of 30. That's where we run across the problem. And if there's no one there, I'd rather be out where I'm visible. I'm trying to Google Maps. I guess I can't punch in the road because it gives me something else and it takes me off maps. Okay, I gotta zoom. I don't have locations turned on. You want to give me a hint of where it is? It'll help me find it since I don't have my phone for the easy map use. I know where Iron Springs Road is. I can't even afford to come up the Mingus, the pay campground again. If I do come up here, it's going to be the dispersed. Is it, how far from Iron Springs Road is it? I don't have my phone with me to look this up. You can throw all these names at me. Oh, Watson Lake Park, I see, but isn't that paid again? I can't afford a campground. Okay, I can see Watson Lake. I know where Iron Springs Road is. What if I type in Copper? I'm still looking up Copper Basin Road. Sorry, I really don't have all the things memorized. Okay, I see where we're at now. You know, I have another place I can go. I can't unpack my camper. I see Copper Basin Road. That's in the city, though. Oh, I found it. It's off of Iron Springs. Or the Springs. I'll figure it out. But if I can get in White Spar, I applied for White Spar camp hosting or Lower Wolf Creek camp hosting. No one was at Lower Creek Wolf when my friend was down there. No one. So I'm not going there. I love to do dispersed camping, but if no one's there, it's not safe. So I do have a spot I can stay at. I just can't unpack the camper, which I'm gonna do because it's a spot out in the open. I see white spar. That's on the 89 now. Lower Wolf Creek, but that's pay too. No, that's dispersed. It has both. Okay, I don't know how full it is. My problem is if I drive out there, I'm using extra fuel. Because it's pretty far outside of Prescott. My whole plan was to stay near Prescott to get the Denny's for my free Grand Slam. Good morning, Mona. So, no, I'm going to stay in my other spot, sleep in the truck cab for one night because I don't want to use a lot of fuel getting to somewhere. It's just one night, so I can get me a birthday slam, and then I'll head off to Wilhoit, which I've got to drive through the mountains anyway. Which is on the 89. So if I were to go to the dispersed camping, then I would be halfway to Wilhoit already. So I'm just going to stay in my... Oh, thank you. I don't know how young. I'm hitting another big zero. I probably have one more zero under my belt, if I'm lucky. Look at that, the sun is coming. But I'm not giving away my destination in where I'm staying near the city. Then I would be giving away information I'm not supposed to give away. How's that sound? But all of those places are in the Prescott National Forest. The rule is 14 days in the whole forest. And they do take your plates down when they come rolling through. I mean, I probably won't get busted for one night, but I'm not going to drive halfway to Wilhoit, turn around, and come back again. So that won't work. Yeah, if I could afford it, the lake park would have been nice. Oh, I keep forgetting you can't hear me when I'm browsing on the web. Oh, I just pulled my light out. Now I'm blind. You know what? I wouldn't need it if I put the shear up. Let's do that. There we go. Nice to hear those birds, but I could go off of this mic and type and chat to hear the birds. There we go. Okay, let me see. Do I have an echo now? No, I don't. Oh, yeah, I do. Dang it. Why does it do that? I am inside the camper. Now, if I shut off the mic inside, you can't hear me talk at all on the other one. I'll just try it. If the echo's really bad, let me know. Oh, you have no echo? Oh, that's weird, because I hear one once in a while. Yep, I hear it. Oh, it looks like where I'm staying is actually closer to Prescott Valley instead of Prescott. All right, so I'll actually be having breakfast in Prescott Valley instead of Prescott. It might be a StreamYard thing that I hear an echo, maybe nobody else does. Still drives me a little batty. Yeah, my water's still heating. I put it on top of the heater can, so it's going to take a little longer. That microphone out there can't be that strong. I'm a little sniffly. I had some sugar last night, so I've got some inflammation. I go to Winco when I'm in the valley, Phoenix Valley, and I get the dark roast decaf, which is the same price as the rest of their coffees. Unlike all the other stores that charge you extra if you want a dark roast decaf. And they have a better variety of a dark roast decaf. I love Winco. I'm really saddened that they shrunk down their bulk food section, but after the sea, I guess people were scared of using it. But they had an amazing bulk food section. It was as bigger than the Whole Foods I bought. Now it's mostly snacks and sugar stuff and some of the other basic stuff. I can't get powdered peanut butter there anymore. Sad, because one of my friends made Neapolis cereal, put that powdered peanut butter in it. Oh my God, it was so good. Coffee. Yep, I'm waiting on mine. It's still heating. I could take the heater off and just do it. Then the grill will be hot and I won't be able to take it back off to put the heater can on it. The grill on this stove that I had to get, it's a 2-burner instead of a 1-burner, but the grill's so high off the flames that you're actually wasting fuel. But I got what I could. They didn't have anything else in stock, so I love leaded coffee too, but I had to go off of it after I did that job. My heart murmur was acting up, so I had to go off of it. And I've been drinking decaf during the daytime anyway, because I just love coffee so much I didn't want to give it up at all. So that's why I'm on the decaf. Decaf in the morning. I could do a little bit of caffeine in the morning. I've been doing a lot better on the running out of breath, but I've been able to hike. I even went up the fire tower, so I suppose I could toss some caffeine in there. I did it the other day, and I hadn't had it in so long. I made a full cup of caffeine, and man, was I wired still at night. Oh, my lights went out again. How does this keep happening? There we go. Yeah, I like to let it too. Just can't do it. I might do a little let it this morning. I am going hiking. I'm being tempted. Coffee Achievers Unite. All right. I'm gonna undo this heater can and just put the coffee on there. Rack. Where did I put the bottom first? There we go. And I gotta put the heater can somewhere where I'm not gonna burn myself with it. There we go. Put the rack on now. Yeah, right after this, I'm going to start on my bread so I can have the bread before I hike. There we go. Now we can go coffee. It'll heat faster. Could run the electric coffee pot, except I'm running the laptop again, so don't want to drain all my power out before I can get bread made. Most people have left the campgrounds. Oh, I don't know. We're pretty full up here. There are a lot of people in the Prescott area that camp for 2 weeks. They don't go for just weekends, so they get pretty full. So, yeah, that's why I'm a little leery about going to dispersed. I don't want to go and find out I'm the only one there. I mean, I could protect myself, but I'd rather not have to. I like to stay where it's busy, where people are around. Don't get as many issues at all. Yep. It's easier for guys. You guys can go out in the boonies and camp, and people will leave you alone most of the time. But as a female, they don't want to do that. Some guys get really weird. And plus, I'm on YouTube. And you never know. You never know what's around. So I just stay where it's easy. It's where I don't have to hurt somebody. But yeah, we had some campsites open up yesterday. It'll get quieter during the week, but we have a bunch of people here that stay 2 weeks at a time, and we take up the good spots because we're here long enough to get them. That's a nice bird. Oh, yeah, I know. When I clicked the link, the pictures weren't, it said empty folder. And I had a link in my I put in the comments too, but when I clicked on it, it said folder empty. I hope he didn't move it. So maybe we need an app or something. I don't know. I don't have a way of getting a hold of him to find out other than going to his channel, wait for him to go live or post. Oh, I could post in his comments. I did this morning, Mona. Or no, was it? Oh, I don't know. I got up sort of in the middle of the night, watched it. And I gave it a like too. have the zip file on the computer. Oh. Huh. He said he had unzipped them. But you just went to that website and it was there? That was weird because I clicked that link and it said folder empty. Did you take them and keep them, Carrie? You emptied the folder. I'm telling on you. All right, let me see what I can do. Whoa. It says folder not found. Can you? Oh, let me see. And your comment didn't show up. Hold on. Maybe I need to go. Yeah, maybe I need to go approve comments. Hold on. Waiting on the page to load. Oh, folder not found. Let me go to Aruba's channel and try it. Hey, U-Haul. It's not even showing me the comments from Aruba's channel. So I don't know how to get it. Where do we send your birthday money? I don't usually do money. Anything that gets sent through PayPal or Cash App and all that gets now reported. So it would be reported as income again to my Social Security. That's not a good idea. But thank you anyway. Okay, so I can't see any of the comments in Aruba's channel. I don't know what to do. I can't get access to those pictures. It just says folder not found. Good morning. We now have a pair of Wendy's and hear my coffee whistling. Woohoo! All right. I gotta step away to make my coffee. Sunrise comments now. All right, hold on. I gotta shut this whistling off. All right, let me check it. Hopefully it goes fast so I can make my coffee before it gets cold. I'm heading, you mean the Sea to Shining Sea one, I hope. I don't see your comment. I only see mine. I don't know why it's letting me see comments on other people's channels. I'll look for it later. Obviously, I can't do it right now. I probably have to do it off the phone or something because my laptop's not letting me see comments on anybody's channels. This is weird. You thought it was a bird and it's my coffee? Yeah. Now the chat's complete. 2 Wendy's. Woohoo! Did Red Cactus not go live this morning? Yes, it's very weird. I'm going to try to pull it up on my little phone here. I've got to change the settings here. I'm glad that didn't disconnect me. Well, I have another phone that's Wi-Fi only. I'll pull it up and see if it'll show me. Well, she's taking a whole week off? Wow. She must have been tired. Yeah, I know. She's usually up by now. I mean, the sun rises at 5:18, and it's 5:14 right now. Okay, I'm not sure why she's not streaming. It's kind of odd. I should have put, yeah. Let me see if I can. Carrie, I'm going to add you as a mod. Maybe you could put it right in the chat. You want to see if it'll work right now? Okay. So you can post it in the chat. I just made you a mod. Why would I do that when I could just shut off the heat? It's actually warm enough in here now. Good morning, Lynn. Game Dev got some beautiful shots. I know. That's what we're trying to see, but I'm just not seeing it for some reason. Let me go to today's stream, not yesterday's. Make sure I can click in the chat. Sorry about that. Okay, I'm clicking. There it is. Yay! Thank you. Let me copy that link. I may have forgotten something to it. I'll go back and change it in the other chat. I can't see the chat while I'm doing this here. Let me change this one. Put the link right there. It's a little different. I bet you I forgot a word. Let me double check it. Yay! Thank you, thank you, thank you. He says he's putting a slideshow up. That'll be interesting. But I could probably snag one of those pictures and put it as a screenshot. When the sun starts peeking through, I think I'm going to put the camera underneath the picnic table like he had me do yesterday. That was purty. Just went to type comment. Said internal error. Yeah, I don't know what's up with YouTube anymore. They're goofy. StreamYard is acting weird too. I guess they don't want anything running. Remember when 5G came out and they promised us no more buffering? When 4G came out, no more buffering. Guess what? There's still buffering. It never ends. It's all a lie. So I did bring my folder from the Sparking Creativity channel series I taught, but I brought the wrong book. And so, let's see. I'll do this. Yes, best on computer. Video is fantastic on widescreen. I can't wait till I get to the Mesa, my Mesa stop, and I put it on the big screen. All right. So, 15 active qualities of an artist. Now remember, this is like from the Sparking Creativity book. Yep. And I'll read the list. It's existing. Well, we all exist, so we're all artists now. Let's see. Loving, dreaming, thinking, choosing, meaning, doubting, committing, encountering, and acting, affirming, rebelling, looking, learning, and stopping. 5G is shorter range, I know. So I found a vase in my storage unit I had made out of a metal can, and it was the word confidence. And we were talking about superpowers, and I said mine's confidence because a superpower, and I defined it this way: it's a superpower I create by accepting the whole of who I am and want to be. Ta-da. I just grabbed the top sheet. I think I went through all of those characteristics. I don't remember. I'm so slow at this. But anyway, for the affirming one, here's some of the questions. Gifts that you have when you use, they enliven your life. That's a life gift. So what talents do you have? But not all of our talents that we're skilled at make us feel like we're living life. In fact, some of them can drain us. So which ones make you feel good or energized when you use? And one of mine was helping. I feel really energized when I'm helping someone else. And I'm also really energized when I'm learning and being curious. There's the sun starting to peek through. Tomorrow I'm going to do the sunrise from the cliff. There's not really any clouds. Although, nope, we're not supposed to be getting any rain at all this week. It just keeps pushing back. for my folder. I don't think I organized them in order. Ooh. Wow. Yep. No, I got work to do on that too. I need the book. Should I slip? I'm going to go slip it under the table for yesterday's view again. Come out there. And then I got to make my coffee before my water starts getting too cold. I forgot. We decided to look up pictures. Okay, we're going to be moving the microphone, so it's going to sound scratchy. Here's yesterday's view. Come back. Huh. Or did I have it on the ground? I don't remember now. Yeah, I did. I don't know if that's yesterday's view or not. Let me see. No, it's not. Oh, man. What did they do wrong? Can't believe that we have distance of storms coming Thursday. Well, I checked the weather map and it says nothing coming for Prescott. That's kind of odd. Because originally, when I first checked it, it showed that there were going to be some, and then I checked it again, and it said no. It's hard to put the camera on, you can't see the front of it very well. Maybe it's because I need to go back further, maybe? No. You know what? I can't get yesterday's shot. I'm going back up. Sorry about that. Let's see. Yeah, the sun moves. Probably messing with it way too long here. Let's try that one. Otherwise, it's been back on the table. All right, your choice. Table or there? Easy family. Oh, the news source that's MSM, mainstream media. Yep, nope, I'm doing it on the table. I can't get it to go the way I want it to go at all. We're going to lose all the prettiness if I just keep toying around. There we go. Okay. Shut the door, check the comments, and then I'm making my coffee. Oh, there we go. That's purty. I like that. All right, making my coffee. Finally. So I have, it's Sumatra Dark Roast decaf. Is that the wind blowing the microphone around? I did find my other microphone. I may try that one. Oh, except I won't be able to, I won't be able to do headphones on that. Oh, the complications. Why don't they have enough outlets? Them iPhones are horrible. I can't run the Brave browser on it. I can run it on everything else. They are so greedy that they just make it so stuff won't run on theirs, that you have to use their garbage. News 10, the worst. Yep, I like it. It's purty. I might slant it up towards the trees more because now I'm being a perfectionist. Let's see if I can find the weather. In Mingus Mountain, Arizona weather. Oh, it's showing clouds and rain coming in Thursday. Oh, that's weird. Yep, that's the moving day. That's the day I got to move around. So, yeah, no, I don't want to go to dispersed camping and unpack things to get into the camper in the rain. That's just going to make a big mess. So, my plan to sleep in the truck cab is probably going to be the best idea yet. Okay, the coffee's going through the filter. I'm fixing that camera again. I'm sorry. Part of the nomad experience is not always the same spot. Just tilting it up. There we go. Let me wave for Mona. Hi, Mona. That was funny. I love how the sun hits that fire ring. You can camp at Walmart. It says no camping signs all over the place. Trust me, I have a spot. It's near Prescott Valley. I just don't want to unload the camper. I can sleep in my truck cab. We'll be fine. When I get to Wilhoit, it'll probably be rainy, but it'll be better because I don't have to put the stuff back in the rain. That's the reason I'm not unpacking it. because I got to put it back in, and I don't want rainy, muddy stuff packed into my camper. Then I'd really have a lot of cleaning to do. Oh, thermos. I can't open it. No, come on. There we go. I need to wipe the edge of that. I get honey on the edge, and then I can't open my thermos. So yeah, on Friday morning I probably won't be able to do a sunrise, especially if it's raining, because I can't stick my phone out in the rain. Unless my truck's facing the right way. We'll see when I get there. And I definitely won't be able to do a sunset Friday evening, because I'll be arriving and setting things up, and I will be tired. But I should be able to do a sunrise, and you'll probably hear goats in the background. Check that the lid's closed. Now shake. I forget to check that the lid's closed. It makes a mess. Nothing like coffee showers in the morning. Okay, coming back. I'll be able to see the chat. Yay, I'm back. Miller Valley is allowed. Let me look it up. I don't know why I'm still looking at campsites when I've already have a spot, but I'll look it up. Yeah, I'm really not sure why I'm looking at other campsites. That says Gale Garden Way. I'm not seeing. Let me search again. Gale Garden Way. $69E. I don't even see one on a road called Miller. I see Iron Springs Road. When I search near it, unless it's out of town, no. It doesn't give me the address of Miller Road. I don't know what we're talking about here. The one off of Iron Springs Road is on Gale Gardner. I will go to the campsite, the spot I've already picked out. I've got no reason to look at other ones. If I stay at a Walmart, I can't unpack either. So I really don't see the benefit of looking at other locations. This seems odd to me. Okay. Yeah, that they might allow it there, but I have a spot. I don't know why I would go to that one instead of the spot I already have. There's no benefit to it. Other than it's not being disclosed right now. That's the only thing I can think of is the only difference right now. I appreciate you helping me though. I don't remember the names of the roads, but when I go looking for camping spots, the addresses are there. So all the dispersed campings I've been looking at, but there was nothing to where I wanted to be. And plus, it's a 14 out of 30 days for the entire forest. Yep, there's the sun. Yep, I know you're just trying to help. Thank you. That might be good to keep in mind later. I do like the Iron Springs Road for a Friday night if I were staying because there's a group that meets Saturday on Shabbat off of Iron Springs Road. So that might come in handy if I were to camp, but I would have to do 2 nights because I'm not going to drive after sunset on a Saturday. So, but it's it's good to keep in mind in case I want to drive into Prescott for a night and join them on a Shabbat morning or something. Who knows? We'll see. But I was pretty sure that the Walmarts didn't allow it. I did drive up to some of them. I don't remember being at the Gail Gardner, but I was at the other one. Yeah, I got a spot. It's a nice one. But let me see which Denny's is close to it. I can disclose where I'm going to eat my breakfast or lunch or whatever it is by the time I get to it. It'll probably be breakfast because it's going to be chilly and I'm not going to be running too much fuel just to heat myself up. Oh, it's in Prescott Valley. Wait, no. Yeah, it is. I like using this on my phone better, but it's outside. The only problem is now let me check something. I could stay at my location, which is closer to Prescott Valley, but in the morning drive over to Prescott because that'll be on the way to Wilhoit. All right, here's my 2 choices for breakfast. One is on the 69 in Prescott Valley, and the other one is on Gail Gardner in Prescott. Oh, how interesting. They're like right together. Yeah, that's interesting. Let's see. Here comes the sun. Gotta go. All right. Good luck at the doctor's, Mona. What group is that? I don't remember their name. They are in a church. They used the space on Saturday. It's off of Iron Springs. It's a Torah observant or Messianic or whatever you want to call it group. And I attended there once. I met one of the guys that go there up here at Mingus actually 1 year. So I went there and I went to that group and they were teaching Hebrew, but I was getting ready to move on. They let me do the online Hebrew class through the whole year. It was awesome. So it would be nice to see her again too. Let's see if the first is Thursday, right? If I get a check, I might take I don't know. I don't want to make too many plans. Yep, it's right next to the Walmart. So I'm taking it you live in the valley. All right, I looked up. Oh, that's another rouser. I looked up the camping policy there, and it has changed. Users report overnight parking is not allowed. They will call the police. Don't park there. Overnight parking. The associate says yes. The police say no. Prescott doesn't allow it anymore at all. Oh. So, yeah, I don't really want to find out by getting. If there's. Now you're saying next to Walmart. Uh, the place I have lined up is private property. I don't have to worry about getting woke up. I'm going to go that route. I don't want to wake up and have to move again. Off of you give me these street names like I know the city by street names. I don't. I'll look it up. Google Maps. I keep opening and closing this. I have not memorized. I don't even know most of the streets in Phoenix unless I've walked them or ridden a bus to where I'm on it forever. But I've never walked or ridden a bus in Prescott area, so I don't know the street name. Okay, let's see. What was it called? Montezuma. Montezuma Road? Street. Oh. So you're going to meet me for breakfast? Before I head off to Will Hoyt? That's like right in the middle of the city. Almost. I might go to that Denny's before I head to Wilhoit, the one that's by the Walmart that you suggested, but I'm not going to be at the Walmart. Oh, yeah. Who knows? I might get lazy and I don't know. Walmart has really changed. Well, it depends on the city. Prescott does not allow overnight camping anymore in the valley unless you're on private property. It's not the Walmarts. The Walmarts really do like a one night stop or so because these people shop there for their meals. It's the cities themselves that make the ordinances that say, no, you can't. But Walmart is private property. A cop shouldn't be able to tell you to chase away, other than because I was looking at land in Cochino, whatever it's called, county. And even if you buy your own land, you're not allowed to camp on it for even one night. The whole county. Navajo County will let you camp 30 nights out of a year on your own land. But a lot of these counties are ruling that you can't even camp on your own land. That's why the Walmarts. Yeah, I wouldn't mind meeting people for breakfast. Be a nice gift to meet someone who's been on the stream. But he's probably got to work. Too close to payday. Yep. Mine's free. So it's the only reason. Well, no, my payday's on the first, so that's okay. It's still a birthday gift, and I got a free one. So I'm good with it. I know I'm probably gonna. I don't know if they'll substitute a burger, but I'll probably have to have turkey bacon. I'll have eggs, probably hash browns, and I don't know what my fourth item's gonna be yet. To see what they got. I'd love to do the pancakes, but after grinding my own flour and making my own bread, I'm not sure how. Yeah, people still break the rules, but I don't want to get woken up. And I like to follow the rules the best I can. If everybody jumps off a cliff, I'm not going to join them just for the fun. I think with on the autism spectrum, when you're wrong, it gets very traumatic. So if I got busted, it would be too much trauma for me. I don't want to. And they may get away with it for a night. Who knows? But I just don't want to break a rule if I don't. That's why I don't have a fishing license. Because you have to live somewhere for a total of 6 months to qualify to get a fishing license in Arizona. And I know I have a mailing address, but technically I haven't lived there for 6 months, and I don't want to lower myself to breaking rules because the rule is wrong. I would rather change the rule. And I see why Prescott doesn't want to allow overnight camping. There's just the homeless situation's getting really bad, and they look at Portland and they look at some of these other cities and they're like, we just don't want that. So they have to make rules against it. Yep, it is crazy. I couldn't believe it. I checked in, they're like, we can't even allow one night. And I'm like, okay, well, that's it. So I'm looking at maybe, I don't know if I can. Even Social Security doesn't like you to have over 2,000 in resources. And unless I build a house and put in some sewer, they're going to count it as a resource. So that's why I was checking the lands, because you can get 99 down and 99 a month for like an eighth of an acre or a tenth of an acre. I don't need a big spot. I just need 100 feet by 100 feet, to be honest. Veterans housing apartments. Okay. Oh, thank you. Yep. Hitting a big zero. I just need a tiny little corner to put a shed up and be able to park there. But Navajo County is way out of my way. It's not neat. I go between Prescott area, Flagstaff area, and Quartzsite. And Navajo County's on the other side. It would require a lot of extra driving. So I'm not sure about that one. There is it's not really a typical sewer system. It's a bag system that you can actually connect to cooking for the off gases, which I would cook outside, of course, but I thought about putting that on. I know Navajo County would allow me to do something like that, but I don't know about the other ones. They're so picky these days. Picky, picky, picky. You can't just buy land and do whatever you want on it anymore. It's crazy. If I could do whatever I want, I would do a campground, a hip camp. You can have people come and stay for a few nights or a couple weeks and get paid. I'd love to do a hip camp, but all these rules and stuff are crazy. So, yep. Still waiting on Social Security decision. If they shut me off permanently, well, I couldn't buy land anyway. Never mind. But that would be a way to survive. I could do another temporary job and get my heart and liver all in a roar. But then if they shut off, I don't know. I'm rambling again. I was watching some videos on people with autism spectrum and Asperger's and how they tend to talk. And some of them talk just really, really slow. I just start rambling. It's Going to be 91 today. Wow. Yeah, it's going to be, trying to see, where's my hat? It's going to be 79 today. Yay. Not really into deserts. Oh, I love deserts. I really, really, really like Quartzsite a lot. We get some beautiful sunrise and sunsets out there, which is why I did find my old phone stand that I'm going to put in a conduit pole so I could do 360 sunrises for Quartzsite and sunset, because the skies, man, because of the clouds, they get some really awesome coloring all the way around. So this year in Quartzsite, I'm going to have a 360. I'll be able to get up and move it, or reach out, turn my pole, and get a new angle real easy. I just can't stay in it when it's too hot, because it gets really hot in the camper. If it's 80 in the camper and the sun's glaring down and then you've got no shade, it gets up to 100. So can you imagine what it's like when it gets up to 100? And 115. We didn't get to 115 in the Phoenix Valley, which we should have done in May. Or no, March. No. Oh, wow. I'm getting really. Okay. It's in May. We usually hit the 115s, but they're in the 90s right now. They have to barely reach 100. My coffee's really good, by the way. Oh, there with the raven. I don't think he was in the camera, though. Like, well, what I did in Quartzsite is, because you can't just dump your gray water, so I got a planter and I put microgreens in it and I dumped gray water into there. It's just the dish water without soap, or with the natural cleansing stuff I use. So I was able to do microgreens. I had three batches at the end of the season. So this year I have a pool I want to put some dirt in. I want to grow some potatoes along with microgreens. I would like to do more microgreens. Good morning, Chris. How are ya? Okay, I gotta make a run to the outhouse. Morning, Mona, yeah. All right, let's see. There we go. I shall be back. Simona was talking on her stream last night about outhouses and no running water. I happen to have running water only because I got one of them 2.5 gallon things with the spigot. Chris is definitely blessed. Pet Raven, he came over every morning to feed. Probably nesting. Yeah, the one up here, he feeds some bird seed and dog food combo too. I was surprised. I had my bread sitting out while I was cleaning up my truck yesterday, and he didn't swoop down and steal it. I was surprised. We used to have two birds that dominated up here. One was called Heckle and the other was called Jekyll. One of them was a female, but one of them died. We don't know if it was the male or female. Now there's another one up here with white on its chest, but they haven't dominated like they did before. Yeah, it'd be nice if I could do dispersed camping for one night, but there's one right down the hill. But I already did my 14 days. Well, I would have on Thursday. But I'll let people know if I do get that camp hosting job. That would be nice to not have to take such a big trip into Mesa for medical test. You know what? I don't think I took my Cash App off my whip about page. I got to take that off. Yeah, I took it off. Good. Cole, because he liked hot dogs. Because you're usually cooking hot dogs over coal, or because he's black like coal? She didn't go on. Wonder why. I just checked red. Wonder why she's not on. That's unusual. She only said she wasn't going to do Monday. I didn't see her say she wasn't going to do all week. Love them pine trees there. Alligator pines, they call them. Well, not these pines, but there's some alligator pines that I have in some of my other streams. The one named Fern Gully, it was the geocache. That was an alligator pine that it was in. Oh, she's taking the whole week off. Okay. Apparently talking to us from the restroom. Oh, I forgot to put the sign down. That would be funny. No, I'm back. I grow better. I could. It's a really big room. I could set up a table and chairs. Heck, that bathroom's probably as big as my camper, but tall. I could live in it. In fact, the camp host was talking about one place she was camp hosting, and it got so cold before they had their generator working that they went took their Mr. Heater into the bathroom, and everybody crowded in and got warm. I did think about that out at Quartzsite before I was running heat inside. I did think about because the bathrooms are kind of warm in the morning and cooler in the day, like towards the end of it. So I thought about sitting in that bathroom and get warm. Well, I almost didn't do a sunrise this morning and I was just going to join Red, but she's not doing them, then I can't do that, can I? That's all right. Like I said, we'll see how Friday morning goes on a sunrise. It just depends on what kind of view I got. Whatever works. Yeah. But I think it'll be fun to have the goat sounds. Sound like kids screaming. That might not be fun for people with kids at home. They are kids. Baby goats are kids. That's what it says. Wonder if that's how we started labeling our children kids, because they sound just like the baby goats. That would be interesting. Red's taking the week off for rest. She said she'd see everyone in Kelly's crafting today. Okay. I hope I can make the crafting. I'm going to be doing a hike. I might not get to make it. I don't know if we're doing the cabin hike today or a regular hike. Regular, or a different hike, I should say. Don't really know which one we're doing. But I probably won't get back in time for it. Since we leave around 10ish, gotta wait for it to get a little warmer. The cabin hike's kind of shorter because we drive down the 5 miles and then we just hike to the cabin and look around. Welcome back. How was the journey? When I play Sims online and people are like, I'm back, I always ask them how the journey is. And they're like, what journey? I said, well, you journeyed into real life, didn't you? That's my typical response when I'm playing The Sims is, how was the journey? And usually it's a bathroom break. So that's an odd question, but still funny. I love the bird sounds too. It would be fun to camp at Lynx Lake. Water right there. But they're costly, even half price. I'm almost paying full price. What up here on Mingus, it's only 10 a night. I don't remember what it was for Lynx Lake. I'm gonna look again. up. Yes. $8. I think it passed, but I went down and checked, and I will stay here for. Signal just dropped really, really low. I gotta go out and rescue my phone now. It's back. Oh, there. Well, that was goofy. The signal just popped right out. That's been happening quite a bit more. Yeah, I love hiking. I'm glad I'm still able to do it. When I broke my tailbone like 3 years ago, I insisted on continuing to hike. What's this, Chris? We, not we? Wait, where is it? Um, I think you, yeah. We, not we. What's the difference? 20 at Watson. Oh, yeah, that's even more. Yeah, no, I can't afford that. I can't afford mingus right now, even after this week. I digged into my grocery fund to stay a little extra because it was cheaper. Oh, meant to type WB. Okay. The phone buttons are so small. If I turn on autocorrect, my phone says bad things. If I just type without it, my O's get I's. Yeah, the signal's popping in and out. That's what's happening. We got the signal going a little crazy. That's why. Now we're getting that weird sound. I wonder if the phone's getting ready to die. It's just not getting a good signal out there. Can you even hear me talk? Because it looks like I got 4 bars back in here. Let me try something. All right, I muted the out mic. Are we still getting that bad static? It takes a while for the reply. I forgot. Went to double check. I'm breaking up. Yeah, it's the phone out there. All good bot now. Is that an autocorrect? Yeah, I had to mute the outside mic for a minute. Maybe that's better. Yeah, I had a camper that was made out of it's the outside mic. I had a camper that was made out of coroplast, about half the size of this one. And I didn't have the trailer yet. So it sat on the ground, and I grabbed the edge of the porch. I had a covering over my porch. I grabbed that to scoop myself into the camper, and it was raining. My hand slipped, and my tailbone landed right on a rock. And for 2 years, it was extreme pain walking around, but I just kept walking because I didn't want to lose the ability. Oh, I didn't look at the community page. And she found the pocket chicken episode and watch it later. Oh, that's funny. But my signal inside isn't an iPhone, it's a hotspot. I had to get a hotspot on top of the regular self-service. Okay. And it's acting a little wonky too. It wants to be by the window, which means I have to hold it. There we go. No, it's fine on the floor by the window. There we go. Good morning, Dixie. What did I just do? What happened? Oh, we totally lost the sun. Oh, I bet you the phone died. That's what happened to me the other day. I'm going to go get it charging up. That's what it was. The mic goes bad and then the phone dies. But then I lost the signal in here too, which was weird. Right, I will be right back. Yeah, darn it, the phone's dead. We're done with the sun. So I'm going to have to go. We've got no more sun to look at. Thank you guys for joining. I'll be up tomorrow. I'm going to do one either this morning or no, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it off the edge of the mountain. Huh. Well, good morning. I wonder. Wait, let me check the other phone. I bet you I can stick the other phone out there. Oh, thank you. It's cedar. Well, from the outside, it looks like pine. It got all faded out, and this is Reflectix I painted, and this is Coroplast I painted, and I left my steel beam up here with all the magnets so I could put up whatever I wanted to put up. I think this will work. No, it won't. It says the devices aren't connected. Oh, they're connecting. All right. Oh, shoot. more try and then I'll give up. All right, there we go. How's that? Yeah, there's no reason for them to be attacking dogs and threatening people. There's tons of open space out here. Tons of it. And we've gotten tons of rain. The plants are there. I don't know why they would be attacking. That's so strange. No sound. Are you serious? Okay, I'll type. Oh, you can hear me now? Oh, okay. Yeah, no, it's strange. It's not they're running out of room. They're not running out of room. There's tons of room up here. And the plants are up. There's lots of green grass everywhere. There's no reason they would be down in the city this year. It's so strange. That is really strange. We haven't had anything coming around here because they don't need to. I haven't even seen a skunk. 4 mountain lions. That's just so unusual. The Granite Mountain area. I haven't been over there, but there's been so much rain. I just find it's so odd. They could have relocated them and put them out here. But yeah, once they start attacking the animals, it's too late. A lack of room. Well, yeah. If there was a lack of room, we would have been seeing a lot of critters up here coming to the camps and raiding people's coolers that they leave out. I did have a raccoon one night, but he didn't come back. He hasn't been back. So there's plenty of food out there. When they run out of food, that's when you can't even have a camper outside. Wow. Yeah. That phone has its volume turned on. I can hear myself echoing out there. Seen a boar about a week ago. Wow. It's a little crazy. Maybe their population grew and they need to be thinned out. I did not want my voice to be carrying all the way through the campground. There we go. Yeah, for the sunrise thing we did yesterday, and I was shouting out the window. I'm like, wow, it's not even 6. We don't. There. Yeah, that's what I said. We have black bears roaming around cities. Seen a bear about a week ago. Bear, deer, LOL. Yeah, I was still talking about mountain lions. I didn't switch topic fast enough, I guess. But was it last year I was up here? No, it was the year before. Because I still had the Coroplast camper and I had a baby bear slam up against the door. But luckily, I didn't have door handles on that. It was just locked from the inside. He didn't figure out. And I didn't have food inside the camper at all. So that could have been a problem if I had food in there. They would have tried harder to get in. But some kid freaked out. I saw a flashlight coming and some kid talking, and then I heard, holy shit, and he went running down the hill, and I see the light bouncing all over the place. And I'm thinking, wow, I hope he doesn't want to come in, but he just walked away. It wasn't an obvious door, so that was funny. But I had a raccoon up here. What was it, my second night up here? And I'm like, the whole camper shaking. I'm like, I hope that's not a bear. Can you tip this thing over? People don't like but predators need to be killed by people and left for others to see and smell. What? No, they don't need to be killed and left laying around. You don't leave a carcass. You only kill if you need meat. And that's what's supposed to keep the population under control. There's a balance to everything. It's the life cycle. Like we fish. We kill fish when we eat them. If we stopped eating fish altogether, the sea would become overpopulated. That's how it works. There's a balance. The food chain. But to kill it and leave it for people to smell, that's not so good. That's a waste. Pink hand waving. Morning, Luke. That breeze is annoying out there, isn't it? I should slip that headphone thing on it, but if they don't fear us, we'll be on the menu. Oh, is that why you're saying it? Oh no, it's fine. If we were still hunting for our own food, they would not be coming around all the time. I know when it's deer season, it's hard to find deer. It's not like they read. But yeah, when they smell you cooking it, they don't want to come around. You don't have to leave it rotting there. Bye, Jeffries. Enjoy your day. I guess the entrails and stuff you could leave somewhere, but there's a balance. No bueno when you tip that scale. That's true. And people would like to think that we'll never kill an animal, but we would definitely be overpopulated. In the chain, well, there's some animals we shouldn't be eating at all, but then food chain, other animals eat it, or they keep a balance of plants too, because they forage on the plants. And by the way, vegetarians, you're killing plants and you're taking our oxygen away at the same time because plants recycle our oxygen for us. Moved from the rim about 3 years ago. Good morning, J Pool. I see you now. There you are. I'm not seeing all the chats apparently. Getting distracted. But I think it's funny when somebody's like, oh, what's that? Oh, the neighbor walking their dog. Oh, I keep forgetting my camera's on me. So when the sun hits the top of the trees, I'll have to go because I've got to make a breakfast before the hike. It's 6:30 now. We know we both have May. No, I have a June birthday. It'll be June 2nd on Friday. That's my birthday. And I prefer to call it a sun bleached gray moment because I'm really not blonde. When it's wet, you can see that it's gray. In fact, I had strawberry, well, I guess it's strawberry blonde, but it was more on the brown side all my life. I don't even know if you could still see the color because I've got a lot of gray in there too. But you could see the color. It used to be kind of a lot of gray in it. But oh, thank you, thank you. I need to shut that door. It's giving me sound in both the mics. Yeah, I was born with like strawberry blonde hair, and then it got browner and browner, and then I started turning gray, and it just went like this. So I'm happy and content with it. At least it's not pure white. It may change, but I'd have to live long enough for that to happen. There is a spot above that one tree. What is that spot? I don't know if it's a. Well, I'm not seeing it out when I look outside. It might be a reflection spot. It almost looks like a star or the moon, but you want pure white? No, I don't want pure white one. but I'm also always getting tanned. So it would look kind of weird to me. I guess if I stayed pale all summer long. Oh, there we go. Yep, I did kill the battery on it. I don't know if it'll fit 7 dwarves in here. Maybe 2 or 3, but not 7. Of course, we could build them little mini houses out of corp. That stuff's expensive now. It's over 20 a sheet for the thin stuff. And the thicker coroplast used to be 20 something a sheet, and it's up over 50. Okay, now I can look at my Apple phone. Yes, I did. I did have some extra hands, and they were builders, and they fought me because I'm like, I'm doing it my way because I needed it to be as lightweight as possible, but I also need it to be removable off the base because if I had not done that, the lifetime registration would have changed for an RV, which you pay every couple years. They are ridiculously priced. And when I bought the cedar for this, like 30% of the wood was cracked and split, and I thought I ordered just enough to build. But luckily, I manipulated where I cut and things enough to have exactly enough. And I have had an extra board. And this I put down by the wall for condensation to keep the condensation from going up on my sleeping stuff. So and I did have some other pieces left, but they're smaller. But it costs $200 for the 2 boxes of shiplap. It's shiplap cedar. And then I thought, well, with the shiplap, I'd be fine because the outside overlaps and the rain. Oh no, the rain came in anyway, so I had to seal between it all, which is sad because I wanted that natural ventilation because I cook indoors. But I have 2 windows, so I open the windows and I get the fan to pull in cool air from the door area. I purposely didn't fill the gap where the lock part is so that I would have natural ventilation there too. But yes, I built and designed it. I expanded the base of the trailer. It was a 4x8 trailer, and I put an extra foot on each side, which now the wheels go up under. I had to take what do you put over the wheels? The guards off. Good morning, food for forest coach Howie. Good morning, Howie. That's easier to say. Make it a great day and plant a tree. I don't have a tree seed. I have 2 special seeds, and that's going to stay with me until I don't even know if they're good anymore, actually. The earthling. But I thought men were from Mars and women are from Venus. That would make us not earthlings. I don't know who wrote that stupid book. I shouldn't call it a stupid book. Some people like that book. Or different. I just don't like that they relate us to other planets. Here's the outside of the camper. If I stop the camera, we could see it. No, we can't. Yeah, we can. There it is. In fact, that's a picture from campsite number 3 at Mingus. It's at the other end. You can't really see the sunrise from there. That was the summer before last when I came up here with a brand new camper. All the wood looks fresh on it now. It looks pine on the outside now. It don't look that cedary. Actually, I had to paint it. It's painted now because the wood was getting very dried out. And I had to recaulk it every year in between the seams. So I said if I just put good paint on it, I can throw more paint on it. I won't have to redo all the seams every time. So, but I kept it nice inside because I like it. Never noticed the inside ridge beam. No, this is the support beam in the center. I've been leaving it exposed because I can put magnets up here. I got my lights, my fancy party lights. Got magnets. I've got in the hole of the beam, like this one, I put a bungee from the middle one to the one by the door, and I hang stuff on it to dry. You're not from this planet. So hard to tell male and female earthlings. Are you being programmed to be a cat, bird, dog? List is endless. Or that, I saw that video. The woman identified as blind, so she blinded herself. I don't get it. But no, that's part of the support. The metal supports it with the L brackets, and I have it on both sides. So it's actually, I don't know if you could see it, but it's actually bolted all the way through 2 brackets, and then I have a piece of coroplast that they're attached to on both sides. Gives it even more stability. So it's pretty sturdy. And like $2 tip from the restaurant. Some guy was giving out $2 bills. Then I got this for my birthday. Was it last summer? I don't know. It was while I was in Pennsylvania for my friend. Search and rescue for the Valley of the Shadow of Death. It's cute. I wanted to put it on the curtain and have it over the door, but I also have something else I want to put over the door on the window. It's a shade screen, but it'll print like a picture, and it's a picture from my game. My avatar is sitting in one of the blow-up chairs, and the dog behind it, and he says, "Should I bite it? Is it worth the risk?" or something. I can't remember the exact words, but I thought it would be kind of a warning to not toy with my camper. Oh, thank you. So you've never seen the inside yet? Wait, what's this? Saw 4 UFOs on the Salt River Canyon. One came at me, 3 top level hovered over. You know, I don't think they're from another planet, those things, because I lived in Lindora, Pennsylvania, which is off of Butler, and there was a steel mill across the street guarded by the military after they closed it down. It was still being guarded by the military, and it didn't know why, and I saw a UFO elevate out of there, hover a little bit, and go back down. And they had all these news reports about a UFO sighting, and I'm like, I saw where it came from. So honestly, I think it's a military plane. If I hadn't seen it come out from there, I would have began to doubt. But if you look at the history of UFOs, how UFOs used to look like blimps before the blimps actually came out. They had I think it's a military thing. What they don't tell us how far in advance. What we know now in technology, they are so many years in advance that we won't comprehend what they're doing. So that's what I think the UFOs are. Just because I saw it coming out from the steel plant. Listen to that bird. I saw a bird and I couldn't get a short of it. He was too fast. He had beautiful blue and it wasn't a bluebird. I don't know my birds, but it was gorgeous. I tried to get a short. He was gone. I need to put out food and do a still life camera shot. But they didn't get my bread yesterday. I walked away from it. I went to the restroom. They didn't touch it. And it's good bread. I've been grinding the flour myself. It takes a good hour and a half to get me a little single loaf of bread. So I was expecting sound. Yeah. I'm pretty sure not everybody in the military knows what all they're up to either. So I'm pretty sure nobody in the military worked on what I saw, but it did come out of the plant. It almost looks like, look how dark blue that is. It almost looks like night sky above it. It's really close. Where is it? I don't see it. Maybe he's on my camper. Okay, it is 7. I'm going to need to go because I'm having bread for breakfast. And it's going to take an hour and a half, and my hike's at 10. I got to be able to clean everything up before I go too. So I want to thank everybody for joining. And have a good, and thank you so much for visiting. I'm really enjoying the visitors. It's the main reason I do it. All right. See you all tomorrow morning, unless if I do the cabin today, I'll probably do a little live on the cabin. I may do a sunset. So thank you all. Have a good day.